What's going on, y'all? This is Keith Harris, the Forex trader. Just doing a pop-up session right now. For those who can get on, if they have questions and or concerns concerning Forex and the information that I've shared thus far, we're gonna go through it one by one, see if anybody has any questions about it. And if you do, definitely feel free to unmute yourself and we'll get to your questions and or concerns. I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable. Now, anybody with any other additional questions? Can you all see that this here right now, where I'm pointing at, is an uptrend?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that.
Can y'all see this is a downtrend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can y'all see this is up?
Yes.
Can y'all see this is down?
Yes.
Anybody confused about that?
Nope.
Nope.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Because this is Lala. How
Hey,
you doing?
Lala, what's going on?
When you start this chart, our homework, we were supposed to start at, I'm looking at the bottom, supposed to start at, I know the colors and whatever, but you're supposed to start at the month and start marking it up?
Right. Start at the monthly.
Month. Okay.
And then you go from the month to, hold on,
The week.
you go to the month, you go to the week, you go to the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour,
Okay.
30 minutes, 15.
Okay.
The 5 minute we're gonna watch because whatever it's doing, it's gonna hit one of them lines.
I reopened up the account last night. The Hugo.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So what other question? You said you had a few questions?
No. That's all I want. That's what I want to know.
All right, cool. So does everybody understand how to mark up top-down analysis? Who has a question about that? Anyone? Feel free.
Yes. I just now came in, so I missed all of that.
Well, that was in a video, and that video is in the chat. I was basically asking if anybody had any questions about the information that they saw, but quickly, we're just identifying support and resistance, right? So
Gotcha.
support is underneath the candlesticks. Resistance would be what is above the candlesticks. So I'm gonna pick a different pair, right?
I understand that.
Oh, okay. You had a different question?
No, I just thought because I just came in on it, and I just thought I missed something, so that's why I asked that question.
No, okay. No. Anyone else?
He's so patient. I'm like, I would not be going.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody got a question. Anyone with a question? Okay. All right. So we're gonna look at GBP CAD. I'm going to remove all of these drawings. We're gonna look at GCAD, right? And we're on the monthly time frame. Everybody understands that each one of these candlesticks takes a month, right? Because we're on the monthly time frame, regardless of how big or how small. Everybody's on the same page with that, right? Even this small candle here is represent of a month. And so is this one, so is this one, this one, this one. They're all monthly, right? Everybody understands that?
Yes.
Okay, anybody have any questions about that?
No.
Okay, so I want to teach you all today to draw trend lines. So you can see which way something is going. Which way is this going? Up or down?
Downtrend.
Down, right. So I want to draw, I think I grabbed the wrong one. Somebody's waiting to get in. Okay.
Welcome, I stopped.
All right, so if you got background noise or another conversation, please mute yourself out because this is being recorded. Thank you. Now, let's see here, trend line. So if I want to put a trend line on, I can do it like this, right? And then adjust my trend line. Right? As well as I can come and draw it here like this. They're not going to be all pretty. As time goes on, you'll get better and better at drawing trend lines. So can everybody see how this is bouncing literally in between here? Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Can y'all see how this is not really going up and not really going down?
No. It's going
Yes.
straight across.
It's going sideways. What do we call that when it's going sideways?
Consolidation.
Consolidation. Another word for it is also accumulation, right?
Traffic.
Because the market is trying to accumulate contracts and decide which way it wants to go. Right? You all see that? When I tighten it up, can you still see how it's just jumping in between, boom, 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 and then it breaks out of this area right here,
Yes.
and it goes this way, right?
Yes.
You all can see and identify that. Is that clear to everybody, or is anybody unclear about that?
I understand what you're saying about it's trying to break out, but you just said accumulate contracts. What does that mean?
Okay, so when the market is doing this, it's accumulating contracts, meaning it's either going to buy or sell. It's taking positions. So people are buying and selling in here, right? And it's going to take every position, and then the market's going to decide where it's going to go regardless. So either you're going to be on the right side of the trade or the wrong side of the trade.
Okay.
Okay, so it came all the way down here like this, got here, and sort of took a rest, right? And decided to push up, right? When a market is going sideways, it is resting. It is accumulating, right? It is consolidating. Then there will be a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. It's inevitable. How long do these sessions where it goes up and down like this, right in here, and not really going up and not really going down, how long do they last? As long as they last. Your duty and goal is to figure out and set a trap on this side and set a trap on that side. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Anybody unclear about that?
I'm unclear about it.
Okay. So you see it's going in between here. Your duty is to figure out and put an alarm on this side and on this side. And whichever way it goes, you're going to take it. Do you understand that?
I'm going to take it. What do you mean? I'm going to take it.
You're going to get in a trade, either going to the buy side or to the sell side. Once it has broke through and retested, right? So it broke out and then it did a retest. It tried, this candle started out red. It tried to come back down in here, but it couldn't and pushed back up, closing green, showing that it was, okay, somebody has some noise in the background. Please mute yourself. I don't know who that is.
There you
All
go.
right. So it started out red, pushed down here, couldn't get back down below here, and then it pushed back up and it closed out green, and there we go. So it's a breakout, a retest, and it failed to come back down in here. then your position should be somewhere in this candlestick going to the upside. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is that clear or no?
Yes.
Need a further
Yes.
explanation?
Yes.
Okay, so you're on the ground floor. You're going to the first floor. You get on the elevator, go to the first floor, and then there's a bunch of people who are already on the elevator and they were already pressed for the 13th, 14th, and 15th floor. And then you decide once it gets on the first floor and the doors close, oh, I forgot something back on the first floor, and you press number 1. Is the elevator going to stop and go back to number 1? Or is it going to continue and then take your order later?
No, it's going to continue.
Exactly. That's where it failed to go back down to the first floor and continue to go up.
Gotcha.
Did that make sense?
Yes.
Does that make sense to everybody else? I'm only
Yes,
hearing
clear.
from 1 or 2 people.
Yes.
Am I losing
Yes, that
y'all?
makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
No,
it
no.
makes sense.
Okay, all right. And what stopped it on this level? Look, it stopped it on this level. So whatever is a strong area of support and or resistance will be a strong area later on for support and or resistance. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
What stopped it on one side will stop it. What stopped it previously will stop it in the future. And look how many times it has stopped it along that line.
Mm.
So that means to me that this is an important area, right? I mean, look how many times it stopped it here, all throughout here, and then continued on this side, right?
Mhm.
Y'all get that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any questions about that?
No.
No question.
Good, man.
Any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right. Now, I'm gonna erase that.
Mute your lines, please.
Don't sound like they're at the ocean having a good time.
I'm gonna mute everybody. All right. Now, if you don't have background noise, feel free to unmute yourself. All right. Now, I'm going to get rid of these drawings. I just asked if you have background noise, please mute yourself out. You're gonna have to stay muted. Now, I'm gonna remove the drawings right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to the line. Now that I've changed it to the line, I am going to put in a moving average. The 50 moving average. As you all can see, I want you to write this down for those of you who have not watched the video. Anytime the candlesticks, and this is representation of the candlesticks. Anytime the candlesticks are below the 50, have crossed below. See, this is the cross and it's below, right? Below the 50. Anytime that it is below the 50, you're looking for more sells than buys, right? Anytime that it is below, right here, you see that? Below. We're looking for more sell positions than buying positions. as you can see, it's going down. But it's going to go down to a certain extent and then hit a what? What is it going to hit, ladies and gentlemen?
Resistance.
No.
Support.
Support.
Support. Floor.
Floor. It's going to get to a certain point and hit a floor that it won't go past. Right? Now, anytime the candlesticks, they cross above the 50, you're looking for more buys than sells. As we can see right here, right? Buying. Then it's going to hit to an area and do what?
Resist.
Resist.
That's ceiling.
You all will later find out that this is called a double top. And then look at that drop. Oof. Oof. Lovely. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
When it crosses, and you'll use some other things to learn that when it crosses, you're going to look for more buys if it's crossing to the upside. And then it's going to hit an area, and then trend will change.
Now, Keith, you said double top. Is that just a quick consolidation that
No.
did right there, or
No. It
He
hit
test?
here. It hit this level here,
yes?
then came back and hit it again, and could not get past that level going back up.
Okay, all right.
And trend changed.
Okay.
So does everybody see that? Can everybody identify and see that below this pink line, you should be looking for more sells than buys?
Yes.
Above this pink line, you should be looking for more buys than sells.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, got it.
Is that easy to understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Does everybody see this level right here? Bing, bing.
Yes.
Yes.
Does anybody not see that? Okay. So the 50 is a moving average. It's the average of the last 50 candlesticks, right? And so it moves in a wave. But the 50, the moving average, can also be a rolling support and or resistance. Because look what it's doing to the candles right here. It is resisting, is it not? It has
Yes.
formed a ceiling, has it not?
Correct.
And on this side, it has formed a floor, has it not?
Yes.
Anybody not see that? Everybody good with it?
Yep.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it back to some different candlesticks, which are called Heikinashi candlesticks. These show momentum, which just agrees with what I just showed you. Greens are for buys, reds are for sells. These are not the price action candles. They're only going to show the same color as long as it is going in that direction. Do you all understand that?
Yes.
When it hits a level, you may see some of this. But then when it is done with that, you will see a breakout, you will see a retest, and it will go. Whoever's writing on my screen, please stop that. If you got kids in the background, please mute yourself. Now, does everybody understand that? Does everybody
Yes.
still see that this hit a level right here, pull back up, got right here, and then here comes the meltdown. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
what it's doing on this time frame, all the way over here, it's doing what? Right here. Okay.
Consolidating.
It looks like it's
Okay.
consolidating.
Who has whoever has the child in the background, can you please mute your line? You can still hear me, but just mute your line out. Thank you. It is doing what? It is
Consolidating.
consolidating. Right here. Right here. What do we do with consolidation?
Wait it out.
We do
We
what?
wait, we
Wait
wait
it
for
out
the
until we
breakout.
see what direction it's going to go.
Right. But how are we going to wait it out? We're going to box it up. It's either going this way or it's going this way. That's it. It's either going to go to the upside or to the downside. So I would set an alarm at 1.68762 and another one at 1.75257. Set an alert. Add an alert. All I did was right click. Who is that with that noise? Lionel, you got to stop unmuting yourself. And I can set it for if it's crossing to the upside. I want to know. Crossing to the upside. And I can choose the, only have it do it once. Show more actions. I can have it play the chirpy sound, which is extremely loud. And I can create that. I can have another one here. Oh, this thing is getting on my nerves. Oh, it's going to reload right now. And I can set another alarm on the other one. I can set another, as you can see, the alarm clock is there. I can come here and set another one. And as you can see, there's my alert right there. The last one I did. Right there. Right? I can set this one here. So if it's crossing down my horizontal line at this area that I have, and I can have it go here. I can have it notify me on the app. So you can go and download tradingview.com on your phone from your Google Play Store or Apple App Store. And then when it triggers here on the computer, no matter where you are with your phone, it will trigger on your phone. It will also show a pop-up. It will send an email. I create it. Oh, it wants me to upgrade. I haven't upgraded this one here in order to add more alerts, but it would set an alert right there. So when it crosses to the upside, it would alert me. Now, when it crosses to the upside, does that mean get in the trade? No, that means go
No.
back, look at
Watch.
the chart and see, is it really crossed or did it just do something like this? Because the minute it goes up here, remember the candle, the body of the candle crossed up here, right? The body of the candle crossed up here, but then came back down here before it closed, right? This would alarm me. This would alarm me. This would alarm me. This, everything that hit this line after I put the alarm would alarm me. So that's why when your alarm goes off, that doesn't mean just jump in the trade. That means go back and look at your chart to see what's happening, because you don't want to get in on a buy and it just went up, hit the line, and is back still in here. Now your account is being dragged down like crazy. Same thing to this side. You don't want to have it alert you and then you get a wick down here and it pull back all the way up here. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Anybody not understand this whole consolidation thing here? Any questions about that?
No.
I just want to clarify it. So in consolidation, we're not buying anything. We're just checking it out and placing alarms on it to see which way it's going to go.
Right. You're not buying or selling. You shouldn't really even be in the market when it's doing this. It will be busting your account up.
Right. Got you.
We only want to trade when we can get a move like this or a move like this. We don't want to hop in a trade when it's doing this. We don't want to hop in no trade when it's just bouncing like this. Another word for this here is called ranging. We don't want to be in a ranging market. That can really tear your account up. This here, ranging in between here, that can really tear your account up. Any questions? Any concerns?
No.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Somebody got a question. I heard yet.
So it's going to the end of that, with still in the range. You would look to come out of it when it goes above or below the box.
Come out of it. What do you mean by come out of it? You shouldn't be in here. On this time frame. You shouldn't.
No. I explain stuff a little messed up sometimes. What I mean is coming up out of the consolidation. If it comes out the box, candlestick or two, is it more or less you can ride that up?
Once it does what
like
we call
it came out the box and it's above the 50 MA and maybe like a candlestick or two, good prediction that it'll go up or no?
Okay, so you can't call a candlestick or two, right? It has to,
I wouldn't do the first one.
You should wait for it to break out and retest. That is the terminology. Break out and then retest and fail at the retest. And then you can take it for that direction. Right? It must break out, retest, and fail to go back where it was. If it fails to go back where it was, then you can take it.
Yeah, I was trying to see what that looks like. I see it.
You want to see what that looks like? Hold on.
I see it right there. We got the purple hat. Oh, we had the purple hat.
You know, man, there's still some pizza in here.
Hey. Please mute yourself. Come on.
Oh,
I told y'all this is being recorded, y'all.
Did I?
Oh, come on.
Oh, that is me.
Man, y'all really blowing this recording. The breakout. It was in here. It came out. It tried to retest to go down, and that's why you have that wick, because it failed. And then it went up. You understand what I'm saying, Jay?
Yeah, I was just trying to get a clear picture of what it looked like. But basically where that purple arrow is, right?
Look,
but that's the
this is look. You see this level that it kept here?
Because it shows it.
Do you see the level? Yes or no? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how this next candle, this
broke
candle
the
right
line,
here, the
then
bottom
the
of this
next
candle broke out, and this next one broke out, it retested, right? And it retested again.
Mm-hmm.
It retested, and then it kept trying to go back up in there, but it said no. And here we go. down to the next level. Do you understand that?
Okay, so you put your trade starting that long candle,
Somewhere in this candle you should be in.
right? And how would you determine where to put your take profit from there?
To the next
Put it
level.
to the next level.
To the next level. That's why you mark up support and resistance. That is exactly why you mark up support and resistance. Is that clear to everybody?
Yes.
You see how it got in here, ranging, broke out, retested. It tried to go back up in here. This was a full green candle going all the way up here, but could not hold. And look where it ended up, below that level. It tried again, and look where it ended up. Closing out down here. When this closed out down here and failed to go, you should have been somewhere in this candle getting in for the sell down to this next level.
I have a question.
Yes.
So a lot of people probably would, if you stay right there for me, a lot of people would have jumped in after it retested the first time and then got in on that, right?
Where are you talking about? Where,
Well,
over here?
retest with the first red candle out of the box, out of the consolidation.
Okay.
It retested right there.
Right
And,
here.
well, I don't know where the heck
This
you
first red box.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yes, sir. So a lot of people would have got in on the next candle, which would have been red still because it went down, but it went all the way up. Where would you have put the stop loss if you, if you would have had jumped the gun because it retested a third time as well? When would you have put the stop loss at and then got back in the trade?
Well, see, on this high time frame, I don't trade from because we're on the monthly.
Okay, yeah.
So being on a monthly, when I dropped down time frames, it was selling, it was buying. And I would have gotten for the buy right here because this took a whole month to do.
Correct.
Right. So we'll watch that time frame. We'll watch right here. Let me put something on it right here. Hold on one second. We'll drop down to the daily time frame and let's go look for that. Let's go look for it. Let's tighten this up. My goodness, we ain't get to it yet. Good Lord.
No patience.
I know I put a green box on it. I know I ain't. Hold on one second. Let me get all the way to the end.
You gotta zoom in.
Okay, that's the end. All right. This thing is not moving fast enough. There it is. Look how much happened between all that. Look how much happened. And all I did was drop down from the monthly to the daily. And look at that. All right, so
Big drip.
let's get all the way back there. So within this box, come Come on, move, move, move. Within that box, right? It did buy, but it got here, and then look at that drop. So you could have caught the buy from this lower time frame in a day, right? Because remember, you saw that candle. It had a long wick to the upside, and then it shrunk back down.
Pull
Remember
back.
that? So on the lower time frame, you could have caught that on the daily, right? Let's go down to the 1 hour and see where that is. Let's try to find that
More
box
crazy.
on the 1 hour.
So do you trade by the day, but you use the monthly frame to kind of indicate what trade needs to be made?
No, I don't trade from the day.
Okay. How do you trade?
I trade from the 1 hour and I drop down to a lower time frame and look for my entry.
Okay. But you use the monthly, you use the different frames to, for the indicators, correct?
No, I use that to mark up to see where strong support and or resistance is.
Right, that's what I mean.
Because if something is stopping it on the monthly and turning it around, then the lower time frames really don't have a chance.
Okay, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get that bigger picture.
Yeah, the bigger picture is if I take down your front line, which is your monthly, then your smaller troops don't stand a chance to get through it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's why we do top down. Because we're gonna start at the top, which is gonna be the monthly, and then we going down. Can everybody see that even on this time frame, below, we're looking for what? Below this, we're looking for what?
South.
Right. And look what it did until it found a what here?
Support.
Support. It found support here too. It found a resistance level up here. Here as well. Right? And many other places throughout.
What's that exact indicator called? Or what's the name of it?
What are you talking about?
DMA. 50 moving average, the red one, right?
Yes, the red one. Thank you.
It's a moving average.
Moving average. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Kate, I have a question.
Yes.
This is Sandra Hall. The questions. So is that the 50 simple moving average or EMA?
EMA.
Okay. And then when you said price action candles versus the Hikinashi candles, which are momentum candles, are the regular candles more like price action candles, like these ones that are on now?
These are price action candles.
Okay.
Okay, so you see how it's going up and down and up and down and up and down. Now watch when I change it to Hikinashi. You're going to see more straight ups and more straight downs. It's not going to jump around like that.
Okay.
So this is for momentum. We trade in momentum.
Okay, so we use the Hikinashi. That's why it's more momentum.
I mean, you can use regular price action candles if you want to. That's up to you.
I've been using more the Hikinashi, but I just did the correlation as to why one of my mentors said to use the Hikinashi, but they didn't break it down on that time. So it makes more sense why people tend to use the Hikinashi versus, because the other ones they wick all over the place. They're all
all over the place.
Yeah.
It's just easier for your eyes.
Yeah. Thanks for clarifying.
No problem. So as you all see this here consolidating right here, right? When
Yes.
it consolidates, box it up and let it break out to either this side or that side. Set an alarm. When the alarm goes off, look at it and then figure out which way it's going. And that's the way you take your trade. But you should already know where your next level is for support and or resistance. The reason being because you've already done your top-down analysis, right? You've already done the homework. Now you're just waiting for it to get there. Because when it gets there, you're going to do something, right? When it gets here, you're going to do something. Something's going to happen. And you're going to be prepared for it. So if I got in this trade and I knew through marking up my charts on higher time frames that the next area for it to likely hit something is here, I'm going to make my TP right just either at this edge or just before it. Y'all get it?
Yes.
Yes.
Look at this. Consolidating. When you see a candle that looks like this, short body, long wick to the upside, long wick to the downside. That is representation of what?
Consolidation.
Getting ready to come.
Or retest, I should say.
No, you were right.
Okay. All right.
Look at these short candles right here. Look how
Right.
short they are, right? It's losing momentum to the upside. It's hitting something right here. What is it hitting? Why is it stopping here? Same candle stop here. Same candle stop here, 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 here. Why is it stopping all these candles right here? It
Resistance.
must be something right here.
Resistance.
It must be something right there.
Yeah,
If it
big old
keeps
bear.
stopping these candles from going up right here, then it's something right there stopping it. And
Yeah,
it's
big
your
old
duty
bear.
to understand that this here is offering a level of what? Resistance.
Resistance.
And eventually it's going to want to do what? Turn back
They can
round.
push down. That's the bears moving in.
Eventually it's going to want to turn back round. Do y'all see that?
Yes.
That's why you want to identify support and resistance ahead of the game. Can y'all see how this just started going to the side? What should you do? It's going to the side. Line right there. Line right
That
here.
alert.
Set the alerts and wait for the breakout. Look at the breakout. This is also called a break of structure because this line and this line offered structure. How do I know that? Because it's bouncing in between both of them. And we're waiting for the breakout, either to this side or to the downside.
Keith, I have
As
a
you
question.
can see, say again.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
See how that could have been a trade that you see how it started going above the 50. So someone could have entered like on that candle to the upside.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Right.
But then it consolidated a little bit, but then it only took a break, but it went back up and then so you don't necessarily would have, it depends on what time frame it is though. Because you don't necessarily would have wanted to come out, would you? Because if you had just gotten in, unless you take a quick profit and then re-entered because it was consolidating. See how it consolidated for a little bit, but then it still went in your direction that you wanted it to.
Or
like, because then you're set to box it out. But if you're boxing it out, is that just because you didn't enter it yet?
No,
And then-
you're trying to see what the market is going to do. You're trying to figure out what the market is going to do. That's why you trap it off.
But I'm saying, what if you were
before
already
you
in
answer
the
that,
trade?
Wait. Let her finish. What'd you say?
What if you were already in the trade? If you already had entered the trade
Stop loss.
and it's
Okay. So you pull your stop up, right? And if
Yeah.
it puts you out the trade, you get out the trade.
Okay.
That's it. But you
Okay.
should trade with a pip goal in mind, not to see
Yeah.
how far you can take it. You trade with a
Yeah,
pip
like-
goal in mind. When you get your pips, get out.
Yeah.
That's it. When you hit your pip goal, get out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? So it may not look like much, but that's a lot of pips. We on a 1 hour. Right? You got in, let's say you got in from here.
Mm-hmm.
When it got up to here, it was already what, 23 pips? When it got up to here. And then it went as high as what? 59 pips right here.
Oh, yeah,
the
so you
top of
could
this
wait
one.
that out. Mm-hmm.
It went this high. If your trade goes up 59 pips, don't you let it come back down here and start taking pips from you and going back down this way, getting you down to 16 or as low as 9, 10? This thing went up 59 pips. You should take it.
Yes.
Take that trade. And then wait for it to finish doing this and have you an alarm when you notice the zone here and zone there, have you an alarm and waiting for it to break out and get in somewhere in this candle. Again for the buy, going up to the next level. And if you would have got in somewhere in this candle, let's just say here, it went up as high on this one, 40 pips. On this one, it went up as high as, let me see, 51. So 59 and 51. Right?
That'll make for a good day.
That was over 100 pips. 109, 110 pips. Right?
Yeah.
And it came back down. Hit a level, back up. She's zigzagging. Well, I'll tell you this. Whatever it's doing, if it's consolidating right here on a higher time frame, when you drop to a lower time frame, it's really going to be going back and forth. And this happens, consolidation happens on every time frame. Here's what I would consider to be a false breakout. Why would I consider this to be a false breakout? There's some keys right here. This, it was in here and consolidated and bounced. And then it went all the way up here and then closed back down here. Why shouldn't you have taken this for the buy? What was your signal to not take that for the buy?
The body of the candle.
The body of the candle?
The wick?
Nope, not the wick. Well, the wick, yeah, one, but not the wick. What are the candles at? Where are the candles at? The candles are under. Okay, I hear somebody with background noise.
They're under the EMA 50?
Yes, under the 50. And under, we're supposed to be looking for more whats than whats?
Sells than buys?
Sells than buys.
Right.
Sells.
So why would you allow this to get you?
Isn't
You
it the
already
fake
know the
out?
rules.
It didn't break out.
It
The
did
buy-
break out. It broke out and it closed, but the next candle, look what the next candle is.
There was no retest.
No retest.
Okay.
It
I see
broke
it.
out and it closed
Yeah, I know.
above, but it
Oh,
didn't
am I
retest.
muted?
The next candle was here. The next candle was below the 50.
I see it.
You don't see it?
I said I see it.
Oh, okay.
No, I see
I
it.
was gonna make it bigger.
No, you good.
I got a question. So
Yes.
after it broke out, then went back down, the next candle, it seems as if it just jumped. Did it jump down or what happened there? Because it's not like it's starting where it stopped.
It started right here, and here we go. The meltdown.
That's
No, I'm saying the
next
green
time frame.
the green one with the
This
long.
one right here.
So it went back down, and
Yes.
then the next candle, which is the red one,
Right.
the body of it is not starting where it stopped. Like, how does it just jump down to that position?
This is where it opened.
That's the
This
next
is
time
where
frame.
it started at.
Okay.
It opened here. They don't
Okay.
all start one, stopping here, and I'll start right at the bottom where you left off. No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. It doesn't go in a straight line like this would.
Right. I was just
It
wondering.
respected the 50. Remember what I told you the 50 is. The 50 is also a rolling what and what?
Support resistance.
Right. So it was
Resistance line.
support. It was resistance right here. Right.
Sure.
It was resistance right here.
Yeah.
And it resisted it from going up, and it's going down.
Right. Got you.
And it broke what? Below this level. And it closed hard body below this level. Did it not? Y'all see this line right here? It closed below. Do y'all see
Yes.
that?
Yes.
The body of it closed below. And the next candle started back up here, giving you your entry to take off. Do y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give y'all the Candlestick Bible. I'll put that in the chat. And I'm also going to give y'all, write this down. Go to your Google Play Store or Apple App Store and download the Japanese Candlestick, I think, what is it called?
Pattern.
Japanese Candlestick Pattern. And it has a little simulation and a game and all the rest of that. And learn the different
Bible?
candlesticks because they have names.
Yeah, I use that a lot. I learned a lot from that. It's pretty.
The Candlestick Bible is a good one.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Any questions about that? Can y'all identify that these are going to the side? Look how short the bodies are.
Yes.
But what's your dominant trend in this trade right here?
Sell.
Yeah.
Down. When it pushes down so hard, then it's going to run and get tired and it needs a rest. And this is it resting. And then it's going to figure out and break out again. Y'all get that?
Yes.
Anybody not get that? Any questions?
No.
All right. I'm gonna teach y'all a little pattern that y'all can watch for with your eyes. Let me clear off. Remove the drawings. Let me open this up. We get on a higher time frame. I want to teach y'all a pattern. There are many different patterns, but I want to teach y'all engulfing candlestick pattern. Do you all know the difference between a bullish candle and a bearish candle? I know some of you are new. I put it in the chat. I'm not sure if y'all read it or not. A bullish candle is a green candle, is a candle going up. The bulls run up. A bearish candle is a red candle if it's colored red. the bears run down. So your down candles are bearish, your up candles are bullish. Does everybody get that? Anybody not get that? Does everybody get that? Yes or no?
Yes.
I got it.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So engulfing means I'm bigger than you, you're coming my way, basically. And how you identify a engulfing candle is you'll have a red and a green candle if the candles are red and green. And it's the second candle, right, in the pattern that you want to pay attention to. If the first candle can fit inside of the second candle, then it is engulfing going in that big candle's direction. So here we have a red candle right next to a green candle. We're not talking about the wicks, we're talking about the bodies. This red candle can fit inside of this green candle. Then the green candle has engulfed this candle. We have a bullish engulfing candle, and the trade's going to the bulls. Do you see that?
Yes.
Take it for instance, remember when you were younger and your mother or father were taking you to school and they were bigger than you and they were holding your hand and you went the direction that they wanted you to go. They were leading you, right? If I'm bigger than you, you're coming my way. If I'm bigger than you, then you're coming my way.
My way.
If I'm bigger than you, then you're coming my way. Right? Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Clear.
Is anybody confused about that? Anyone anywhere?
We got it. I got it.
Does anybody need me to explain that again?
No.
This will I'll put the recording out. You're gonna have to excuse all of the noise and all the rest of that stuff. But yeah. Your homework is to go and start identifying engulfing candlestick patterns. Here is one. Do you all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember your mother or father taking you to school. They were leading you. And you went in their direction. Get it?
Yes.
Mommy and daddy leading you. You're going in that direction. Mommy and daddy leading you. Mommy and daddy leading you, holding your hand, you're going in that direction. Mommy and daddy leading you, you're going in that direction. So, any questions about any of the stuff that I went over today?
No.
Because I am about to end this webinar, and I'll upload this training. Going to the upside, going to the downside, going to the upside. Going to the downside. Can everybody see this here? Look at this.
Yeah.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Buying. It hit a level. It broke above the level, right? So I can put a line right here. It came up, hit a level. Broke above the level, hit another level, came back down in here, right? Y'all see that? When she got above here, she did a
Yes.
breakout, she did a retest. These little lines right here retested to try to come back down. It couldn't, so your dominant position is a what? A buy going
Buy.
uphill. Until it got to another area, right? It got here, it consolidated right at the 50. You trap it off. You trap it off. It breaks out right here. Well, how you know which direction it's going to go? Well, it broke out here and it's underneath my 50. My dominant direction is a sell. And look what happened. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes,
What's
it's
going to
clear.
make it turn
Yeah.
around at this point is when it hits a what? A level of support. And then it sent it back this way. Now we have a break above the 50. We are looking for more what's than what? More buys than sells. And look, uphill until it got to this level in this area. So I hope this was helpful to y'all. I hope y'all picked up some more nuggets. What I will say to you all is this: go back in the chat, the Telegram chat. Look at the previous videos that I've done. Look at the video for Wednesday. Look at the other one that I sent out there. Look at everything that I put in there. And if you got questions and or concerns, definitely feel free to reach out to me and send me a message in Telegram, right? And then I can answer your question or whatever you have in Telegram. Take this serious, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to be able to make a lot of money and change whatever situation or scenario that has happened or come into your life. As long as you have this skill set, you can make money and lots of it. Right? I just want you all to know that.
Definitely appreciate you, Keith.
I appreciate everybody that's on the line.
Hey,
I
Keith,
appreciate
I got a
everybody in the
question.
group.
Thanks
Look at
so
this
much.
stretch right
Hey,
here.
Keith, I got a question.
71 pips. Hey, what's up, Lionel? Are you at the beach,
Hey,
man? Because you had the background sounding like seagulls and all that.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, Keith. You were just blocking me. It wasn't me.
It sounded like it was coming from you. Every time I muted your line,
No,
then
it
I ain't
wasn't
hear it no
me.
more.
You were just blocking my call. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
All right, what question you got?
What
got a
is
question?
the advantage of going to? I do have a question. I've had a
Mhm.
question for a while now.
All right.
What is the advantage of going in a trade in the lower time frame as opposed to the higher time frame? Like you're very particular about going at the 5 minutes. Yeah.
Because you can catch the move earlier and you can get out before it starts turning back around and start taking pips from you. You want to get the cleanest entry you
Right.
can. You want the
Right,
cleanest
right.
entry that you can
Okay.
get. If I enter, look, let's go to the end of the move.
Please.
This is the end of the move, right? This is
Yeah.
what the market will be doing to your account currently, right? Because
Okay.
you go to the 1 hour. Let's see what it's doing on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, it came up here and it's pointing down, right? It's It's pointing down on the 1 hour. On the 5 minute at the end, it might be pointing up. It's pointing down here, but it's really started pointing down from here. Did it not? From here.
Yes.
From here, it start, so you can get into the move earlier once you can confirm it. Because this is what's happening to your trade now. This is what just started happening to your trade from the 1 hour, but it's been melting out the sky. It been melted out the sky, right? But this is what it's saying that it's doing in the to your trade on the 1 hour. We drop down to the lower time frame. Look how long it's been doing it from here. It's been melting your trade. Do you see that?
Yes. Yes. Thank
That's
you.
why you go down to a lower time frame to get a cleaner entry. Remember, on the 1 hour, it just started selling back over here. But on a 5 minute, the cleaner entry was from here. Cross down, retest. It failed at the retest, you can take it. And it hit a level on a lower time frame, you could have got out and then waited till it came back up here and then got back in it. Got down here, you could have got out, waited till it pulled back up and got back in it. Instead of taking yourself through the ups and downs of it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Anyone else? So y'all good? Look at that. Woo. That's a nice run right there. Cross to the downside, came down here 114, 116 pips to the downside.
Nice.
You just want to catch it on a lower time frame doing the same thing. And this is the reason. Look at this. If you enter from a higher time frame, you're going to go through all of this and not understand why you're in profit and out of profit and in profit and out of profit and in profit and out of profit. You're not going to understand why.
I started doing day trading and it was going in and out of profit, man. Pissing me the hell off. Now I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome. You catch the lower time frame for the direction that it was going in anyway, and then you can eat along the way. That's all that is. Is this easy to you all right here?
Yes.
Yes.
Anybody find any difficulty in this and looking at this with the eyes?
No.
Anybody? Everybody good?
I'm good.
So I'm going to take these off. And I'm going to slap something on here that would show me. I don't want that one. Get all the way to the end. Guess what I have now? I have supply and demand zones. I have support and resistance areas. Do you see that? Do y'all see how it is a floor right here came out of the floor, buying, hit a level. Do y'all see that?
Yes.
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 Do y'all see that this is a ceiling and this is a floor? Do you all see
Yes.
that this is a ceiling and this is a floor?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you all see the break above? Right here?
Yes.
Yes.
You all see that it broke above and you could have took a trade and got out right here?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you all see that this is a ceiling and the floor is down here?
Yes.
Do you all see that you could have took the trade and got in right here for the meltdown?
Yes.
Do you all see, even when I tighten it up, that this is a floor and this represents a ceiling to that floor? But we have what? It crossed above. So as long as she above, we safe, we safe. As long as she don't hit no other levels, right? And we are going to trade not to get all the way up here. We're going to trade to get what?
To the next level.
To the next level. Because trading is what? From level to level. Y'all got it?
Yes.
Anybody not get it? Anybody with some questions? Do you all see this line I put here represents a level right here? And if you look all the way over, it is a level in here as well?
Yes.
I have a question.
Yep.
So I mean, it only makes sense for you to get in and out of those trades as they go up and down, since you trade on the lower time frames under an hour. So you get in and out as they go up and down, or how does that work?
Yeah, when it hits a level, I have a pip goal in mind. So once I get to my pips, I'm done. I don't care if it keeps going this way. It's about discipline. Because in order to grow your account, you need discipline. Not to sit there and be like, oh, I got 1,000 pips. Yeah, but you dealt with all this to get the 1,000. Right? And if you have a high lot size on, and this could blow your account. This kind of move could blow your account. So trade with a pip goal in mind. When you get to your goal, get out.
So when you get out, I mean, do you just don't trade for a certain amount of time, or
If you have hit your pip goal, you should be done for the day.
Got you. I'd be pissed off though if that thing be going up.
It doesn't matter. You have to have discipline. You have to have discipline, right? You have to have discipline because it could go up and then it could pull back hard. And you got a high lot size on and your account can't take it. Then what? Remember, the market will be there the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It ain't going nowhere. Get what you need out of it and go. Greed will blow your account. For those who have traded before, how many times you've been in profit and then, oh yeah, I just want a little more money, yeah, and then that thing turn around and hit something and goes back the opposite direction, and you like, oh, it'll be all right, it's gonna come back, and it never comes back.
A lot of
the trend
times.
has changed on you, and now it's chewing your account down, and now you feel as though you are. Well, you're very emotionally tied up in it, and you're not going to get out the trade. And then the broker closes you out of the trade.
Thank you out.
Or you get out the trade, or you lose the trade, and then you like, oh, I'm going back in the trade. Revenge trading. I'll tell you now, revenge trading is the quickest way to really blow your account. I'm gonna get my money back. Oh, okay. because you're not thinking with a clear head at that point. You're just thinking about getting back. And so instead of going in or staying out of the market and watching, you'll go back in on the other side, doubling down. So if you were in at $1, you'll go in at $2 or $3. And then that thing is not going in that direction. And you didn't understand the charts. So you got up to here and then it pulled back like this. And you like, oh, I'm gonna get in for a sell. So it come here, it does this, and then it does this, right? And you like, yeah, I'm almost got my money back. And then it does this. Blowing your account even more.
Hey, I got bloody knuckles, man, from this habit.
Yeah, man.
The walls, man. But
that's why you gotta trade with a trading plan and get your pips and get out of there, man. Get what you need and get out of there. It's no, saving grace and I stayed in the trade for 3 days. What you do for what? For what? For it to turn around and really get all of your money? Trade with a pip goal in mind. When it gets to your pip goal, get out. You can make a lot of money on just 10 pips a day. It don't sound like much, but when your lot size gets heavy duty, 10 pips is a lot. I've seen one of my mentors in 10 pips, he was up $20,000 in 10 pips. So it depends on what's in your account and what your lot size is, whether 10 pips is a lot of money or not. Eventually, it will be.
wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been on here long enough. If you got any more questions or concerns, send them in the Telegram. It's been my absolute pleasure to, go over stuff with you all. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. That's the next training.
All right, Keith. Appreciate you as always, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Have a good
Have a
day,
great one.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.